Hannah Jeffrey, you're with Cushman and Wakefield, and I understand your field is valuation. Why is valuation so important in real estate?
Valuations enable people to understand the true market value of their assets. Without understanding that, you can't make an informed property decision. If the value that you have on your books is historic and out of date, the decisions that you make as a consequence might be misinformed.
Now, what you're saying sounds perfectly logical,
Yep.
but in this part of the world, there hasn't really been much valuation in the past, correct?
Correct.
So what are you doing now? Because you're a professional in this field,
Yep.
what are you doing now that's different from what they did before?
So we're meeting with clients to explain to them the importance of undertaking them. Traditionally, people might have acquired an asset before the peak of the market, 2006, 2007, or maybe at the peak of the market in 2008. And that's the value that they assign to that asset. However, over the last 12 to 18 months, the market shifted substantially. The price that they paid might not reflect the true value today. So by going around and meeting with clients and establishing the importance of having a new assessment done of their assets and their portfolios, we can then, from having that work undertaken, work with them to put together their strategy for the next step. So valuation is the first stage that you need to undertake to be able to complete your real estate strategy. Whether you're an occupier, an investor, it doesn't really matter. Everyone needs to understand the true value.
But how wide is understanding of that here in this region, in the UAE?
I think it's becoming better. I think before there was a general consensus that in a rising market, the importance of valuation isn't necessarily considered. If you tell me today that my asset's worth 100 million, but I know 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months later it's going to be going up, what does that add to, what information are you giving me? Whereas today, where the market's gone through a period of uncertainty, instability, people are now realizing that they need to be planning for now 6, 12 months time. Where is this asset going? What can I do with it?
Do you find a lot of customers who are upset after your valuation?
It can be a difficult process sometimes. We always like to look at it as a learning process. You get to understand the hidden potential, hidden underlying concepts of an asset. You need to look at the legal titles, the construction, the tenants who are in place, what the true market rent for it is today. And a lot of times the current owner of that asset has not gone through that process. They don't know that they may be charging a higher rent than their next door neighbour, or indeed a lower rent. So by sitting down with them and going through this process, they're learning about the real estate that they own.